Hey everybody, welcome back, or if this is your first video of mine, welcome. First of all, I want to thank the new subscribers. We're still a very small channel, but I've seen a lot of recent growth, and being that a lot of my stuff has been age restricted, I think a lot of that probably has to do with word of mouth, so thank you to everybody who has subscribed. Thank you to everybody if you've recommended my channel to somebody. I really appreciate it. Like I said, I'm kind of torn on this. I'm not really trying to become like an influencer or anything like that. I'm not trying to have thousands and thousands of subscribers. I just want to put out, good information into the community as much as possible, and provide you guys with quality content that's informative as well, and hopefully entertaining. I'm sorry for the long break in the output. I was having some trouble with my editing software. It would not let me export, and then I also had some stuff going on in my personal life, and it was just too much. So that was kind of a bummer, but problem solved. Cost me $30, well, 35 to get that squared away, but it is what it is. I've still got a good amount of these diapers I haven't reviewed yet in my drawer, but I am running low on new diapers to try, at least on my inner baby. Most of the stuff that's on there that I'm interested in, I've gone through, and so if there are any suggestions that any of you have of particular diapers you'd like to see me try, put it down in the comments, or email me, or hit me up on Twitter. The other thing is because of the age restrictions, I've been cutting out the try-on and the after use, what I've been calling the function. So the fit and feel and function sections of the videos, I've been cutting those out and just going straight to the final thoughts, to try and not get age restricted. So maybe my videos will be recommended a little more often. And I did start an Instagram, and it's still in the last video. I'm going to go ahead and throw that one up there and see what happens. But it is part of the Meta family, which is like, Facebook and all that other stuff. So I don't know, and I have heard about other people's accounts getting nuked. So I am toying with the idea of trying out other platforms. Someone, commented on a video and asked about, if I was going to be doing other content. I have toyed with the idea, and at first I responded with no, but I have toyed with the idea before, and I don't know, I'm not against it. I'm not really looking to do it to make money. But, that's always an option. So if you got any other, recommendations on other platforms, let me know which ones you guys are on. I've heard people mention Just for Fans, and there's always good old Patreon. If anybody has anything they would like to see from me, but for sure and this was asked in that comment about messing, if I would do messing content. I will not. I don't mess. It's not for me. I am not trying to yuck anybody else's yum. It's just, it's not for me. We'll talk about why probably in another video. And once again, if you do have any suggestions as far as a platform you'd like to see me on, or other content that you'd like to see me make, same thing, you know, put it down in the comments. Email me if you don't want to comment publicly. Hit me up on Twitter if you follow me over there. Alright, so with that all out of the way, let's get to today's video. And it is Nappies Are Us, Play Dayz Blue. And let me tell you, the Nappies Are Us make the Little Rascals that I really liked. So I was excited to try these. And these are really a cool diaper. So let's jump into direct from their website. Features and benefits. They are a UK based company, and you can tell from the way this is written. A smooth outer layer, and I'm not insulting British people, by the way. I'm just, there's a difference in the way things are worded. A smooth outer layer made from thick plastic. Elasticated, there you go, waistbands at the front and rear. Tall standing leak guards around the legs. A strong 4-tape system with a smooth plastic landing zone. A total absorption of around 3,500 milliliters. Designed for discretion with next generation Japanese sap, which is super absorbent polymer for anybody that might not know. Printed landing zone featuring 4 designs per pack. So, yes, and the really cool thing about this is these are actually, this landing zone is actually more of kind of a matte type feel rather than that super glossy. It still feels just as strong, but it's not that super thick glossy plastic that you find on a lot of the boutique diapers like this. So let's take a look. Shell and landing zone. The shell, you know, yes, it's a nice strong plastic. Definitely has that good quality feel to it. Like I said, the landing zone. And so for other people that are older like me, they'll remember the days when this printed landing zone thing on baby diapers was like a new thing. And I'm old enough that I remember when plain white diapers was all that there was. For baby diapers. And then they started doing the printed like landing zone area first, and then they started doing full print diapers. So very kind of a nostalgic thing. Like I said, if you're older like me and you remember that, this is, you know, very nostalgic. The liner is super soft. I mean, it's like more of a quilted liner. Very soft. There is no acquisition zone in this liner. I don't think that really hurts anything, and that's probably has something to do with that sap, the Japanese sap that they're talking about. The leak guards are, you know, exactly what you expect from these higher quality diapers. They're real tall. The elastic in the leg gathers, very stretchy, very stretchy. The tapes, they're nice and wide. They're really I mean, they're good and wide. Good 2 inches wide. Really strong from what I remember. And the print and design, like I said, it's mostly just plain white, but they do have the print on the landing zone there. And, you know, this one has, you know, planes and rocket ship and helicopter and hot air balloons. There are 4 different designs. I'm down to just this one, so I don't know what all is on the other ones. Because I only got a sample of 2 and I already wore one and I don't remember what it was. So, next is fit and feel. We'll try this thing on and give her a spin for the day, because usually it takes all day for me to thoroughly soak a diaper, and that's, you know, I'm going for you know, testing it to the extreme as much as possible. So we'll see you back for the final thoughts. Till then, stay padded. Alright, so we're back for the wrap up, the conclusion, the final score. So, for construction, the shell and the landing zone scored at a 5, liner and acquisition layer scored at a 4, lead guards, leg gathers 5, tapes 5, print and design 5, giving us a total of 4.8, which rounded up to 5. Fit and feel, the comfort was a 5. The look in the lines was a 5. I liked the way it looked. Waistband rise was 5. You know, it didn't come all the way up to my belly button. You know, padding and bulk, I actually scored it a 4 because they're not really that bulky. Now that's my kind of like my personal preference. I like a bulkier diaper. I wear to work occasionally, but I don't wear like out in public all the time to where I would be concerned with having a discreet diaper. I very, very rarely ever do. It's almost never. So it's kind of more of a personal thing. That's my scoring on it. Hip and thigh irritation, got a 5. There was no irritation at all. Function, and this is kind of where this diaper took the hit. It's waddle factor, because it was a thinner diaper and it didn't swell out, you know, quite as much. It didn't make me waddle like I like a diaper to do. So I gave that a 3. Crinkle was pretty good. Even when wet, it was still crinkly. So I gave that a 4. Durability was a 5 straight up. It's a solid, you know, well-constructed diaper. The tapes didn't break anywhere, you know. They didn't separate from the wings. I actually adjusted the tapes several times. It didn't rip the landing zone or anything. So good. Absorption and capacity, definitely a 4. It doesn't have quite the capacity like one of your bulkier diapers will, like a Trest or a Mega Max or something like that. They're the higher capacity diapers. It definitely is not up there on that level. But it did have good spread as far as the absorption goes, so I gave it a 4. Leaks and press outs. Now, out of all the reviews I've done here recently, this one actually leaked and pressed out more than what a lot of the others did. And once again, it's a thinner diaper. It's made to be thinner. But yeah, it did get a little leaking in the front around the front of my thigh. It did get more press out than what I would normally expect. So overall, function scored a 3.8. And so we no longer have mommy around to give a cuteness level. So I did my own, just kind of overall, the aesthetic, and I gave it a 4. I like the kind of toddler kind of feel to the landing zone and the plain white thing. That's very nostalgic. But overall, it's not anything that you're just like, oh my god, this diaper is so cute. It's a cute diaper. And I do want to also mention that these are the Dayz Blue, which is obviously more geared towards the boy side. But they also have Dayz Pink, which is more geared towards kind of the girl side. So they do have that option there, which I think they deserve some credit for. So a 4.8, a 4.8, a 3.8, and a 4 totals out to 3.9. So a total score of 4. Now this diaper did score the lowest out of all the reviews I've done so far, but it's not a bad diaper, and I think it's a nice addition to any collection to have some variety. And if you're in that age range like I am, where you remember when baby diapers kind of looked like that, as a plain white diaper with just a printed landing zone, a very nostalgic thing, kind of take you back to that time. So I would recommend using a booster with these, and I only use rears boosters. I think they're the best ones, for me anyways. They're the right size, the right thickness, they have the right amount of bulk, they swell the nicest. As far as boosters that I've used, they have the best performance. So that'll be said. Thanks for watching, and as always, we've got still working on it, still getting it backwards. Social medias and emails, and of course the like button over here, and the subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I put these out. And we'll see if my little plan for leaving things out prevents me from getting age restricted, and then maybe this will have a little more traction. So that all being said, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I hope you'll jump online and find somewhere that has these and give them a spin. Test them out for yourself. See what you think. I would recommend My Inner Baby. You can get 1 diaper sample, 2 diaper samples. You can buy a whole bag, whatever works for you. But yeah, that's what I would recommend. So, thank you for watching. Thanks to all my new subscribers. Thanks to everybody that's passing the word along so that I can get these reviews out there for everybody to see, and try and provide you all with some gray hair wisdom and experience. So, till next time, stay padded.